So, we're going to continue then going through the 10 commandments into this lesson. We're going to start with the 5th commandment, which is, you shall not kill. And this means that we never deliberately kill or harm anyone except in some very limited ways. We never take anyone's life. We don't take our own life. We don't do anything that hurts ourselves or hurts other people, and not just physically, anything emotionally or spiritually as well. We always have to respect ourselves and other people and the life that God gave us. So that includes when we're eating. That's why we don't take drugs. This is why we're very careful in the way we speak to people or we speak about people, and we're very sensitive to not hurt them with our words and the way we treat them. Now, sometimes people get hurt, but you can never want to do that. You can never do that on purpose. Now, there are times when you have to protect yourself or you have to protect someone of your family or your friends, and then you are allowed to do harm if you need to, but it's only so you can protect yourself. We never hurt anyone to get back at them or out of revenge. It's only in order to stop them from hurting us or hurting someone else. That's the only time that we're allowed to use violence like this. So we always want to respect people, and that even includes animals. Animals aren't the same as humans, but we don't even kill them unnecessarily. The only time that we do that is to use them for food and things like that. The 6th commandment is, you shall not commit adultery. Adultery is when someone who is married to someone else has a relationship with someone they're not married to. In other words, the 6th commandment is about respecting what God gave us in the sacrament of marriage and everything that goes with that. And so we have to always maintain purity. We don't joke about marriage. We don't joke about the relationship between men and women and the things that go with that. That all has to be treated with respect and reverence because God gave us marriage and everything that goes with it. So marriage and the physical relationship in marriage has to be respected. And we have to respect God's plan for marriage. That is, one man and one woman for their entire lives, and only those two people, and then open to life. We spoke about matrimony already in a previous lesson, but that's the main point, is that you shall not commit adultery is to respect that relationship of marriage between a man and a woman that God created and everything that goes with it. The 7th commandment is, you shall not steal. That one seems pretty simple, right? The commandment teaches us to respect other people's property. So not only do we not take their things, but we also don't damage their property either. And if we ever take anything or we damage someone else's property, we have an obligation to fix it, to do something to make up for it, especially if we destroy it. So that's called restitution, and we have to do that anytime that we damage anyone's property. The 8th commandment is, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor, which means that when you don't swear that something is true about your neighbor when it's false. But what that really means for us on a daily simple basis is that we don't lie. We have to respect the truth. And we don't speak badly about people. We don't share things about people that aren't true. And even if they are true, we shouldn't be speaking bad about people unless someone needs to know that bad thing in order to protect themselves. So if someone does harm, we need to make sure that we let someone know. But otherwise, we don't need to be telling other people what everyone else is doing. And the 9th and the 10th commandments are, you shall not covet your neighbor's wife, and you shall not covet your neighbor's goods. These are basically the 6th and the 7th commandments, but inside. So covet means to wish to get something in a sinful way. So wanting your neighbor's wife, that is wanting a relationship with someone that you can't have, or someone else's property which already belongs to someone else. Both of these, if we covet, if we desire these in a sinful way, to get them in a sinful way, then we're breaking the 9th and the 10th commandments.